This is Melissa with your Living Peace Tuesday tip. Today I'd like to talk about a book I recently read called Moving On. I'm finding myself in this situation where my parents are getting older, thinking about downsizing and that sort of thing. So I found this book was actually really helpful to give me tips on how to handle that. Even though I'm a professional organizer, we can all use a little help. So it's by Linda Hetzer and Janet Hulstrand. So I just wanted to take a few minutes to talk about the chapters that it has and what they cover. The first things first is how to have the initial conversation with your family and with your siblings and whoever else might be involved with the downsizing project. The next is how to actually do the physical sorting of items. There's a chapter on saving precious memories, which is usually very important to our baby boomer parents. So that covers on how to negotiate those things. If you want to get into selling things, there's a chapter on how to do that and what to do with what's left over. There's also a great chapter on lessons learned. So the authors actually interviewed many people who have been through this process on what worked for them and what didn't. And then there's a list of resources in the back, which you just have to make sure that it's up to date with the current, sometimes links go out of date, but you can still research, basically Google the information, and I'm sure you'll find an updated link. A couple of things I did like about the book, besides what the topics it covered, there's a whole section on can we talk about it, and this actually is written from the parent's perspective as well. So you as a baby boomer may be wondering how to have the conversation with your kids. Most people don't like to think about dying, so. Another great chapter is to store or not to store, so putting things in storage, and this would be based on whether you have to sell your home quickly or if you have time to sort through items later. And avoiding common regrets, so some of the regrets that people interviewed in the book had as they were going through the process. And then the checklists themselves are actually all listed in the back, so you can easily reference them at a glance if you need to. So I do recommend the book. I felt like it was really helpful, and it's really not that many pages, so it's a pretty easy read. So this has been Melissa with your Living Peace Tuesday tip, and I'll see you next week.